That. Boom, boom. That was survival of the fittest. How y'all doing out there? Yeah, let me fucking put on some chill music. Let me put on some fucking chill music. We're gonna do some shit we never really do. I don't think we've done this shit ever. So, oh, fuck it. Let's just go with fucking. As a lot of you guys know, we are one of the top shows here at Sirius XM. And fucking and like we're like the radio people's radio show. Like a lot of the radio cats that listen to the radio fuck with this radio show. We're like the radio show of the radio guy, and that's dope. And even some critics like us. But like I was like, yo, that's cool. Let's see what the listeners really fucking give a fuck about. So I thought I'd read some fucking like tweets and shit about the show and IG comments and stuff like that.
Okay.
Go with you?
Yes.
Just feedback. Look, man, there was a couple shows out there. I'm not gonna throw them under the bus. They do this shit once a fucking week, and it seems a bit self-indulgent. But like, when have we ever done this?
I feel like there's a sucker punch coming, but I don't know. I mean, what? I just...
Bro.
All right. Okay. I don't know. Just do what you have to do.
John's very paranoid over there.
I know, Jesus Christ, John. I'm just trying to fucking
dip into the mailbag.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm trying to encourage people to hit us up at All Out Show. Follow us at All Out Show. Follow at John Z Matthews. Follow at the Chris Carlin. Follow at One More Jude. This is all our Instagram shits. This from D-Boy1. Love the show. Y'all keep that shit real as fuck. But what's the deal with that long-faced Peckerwood?
Right. Yeah. Jeez. I'll have to follow that guy. D-Boy? What's his name?
D-Boy1.
Right, got him. Okay.
So he's like the first D-Boy.
I'm going to hit him up.
Cause you know that's OG, because if you D-Boy1. Nah. So thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Like the show. Keeps it real.
Glad he's out there.
Yeah. This is from Carmen with a K. Carmen A. Jenkins. You can follow her. Appreciate you. The All Out Show is wild as hell. Y'all keep that shit 1 million. That's like that's 100 times better. That's like 1,000 times better than 100.
I'll take it.
But how come you got that uppity faggot? How come you got that uppity faggot on there doing the news?
I'll have to get in her DMs. What's her name again?
Carmen with a K.
Carmen with a K.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
Yeah.
You should see my DMs, man. I mean,
people like them.
Yeah.
People like the show, man. They're into that shit. Like I appreciate everybody because we know, like when I was out in Detroit, I was out in New York. Even yesterday, I ran into a listener. So like I appreciate that shit. But like for somebody to like write down a fucking review is fucking.
It takes some effort.
Yeah, it does.
More than they're active listeners.
This is from Joni.
Good.
127. I don't know if that's like an area code or like if there was 127 Jonies before her or what. Love how you flip the topics and keep cool authors on. But what's up with the what's up with the news, man? He sounds like his face looks like a canoe.
Right. Oh, jeez. I'm surprised.
What do you think about this shit, John?
I know.
Like,
I mean, it's good feedback.
I mean, yeah, I think it's positive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they overall like the show.
I think we could all learn from this. Feel good about it.
I think you're just misunderstood.
Right. Growing people.
You seem awfully quiet. Usually you talk a lot.
I'm just waiting for another one. I mean,
you usually talk a lot.
no, it's fine.
Hey, man, if you want to, like, fucking holler at the audience. But, yeah. This from Loco Luke.
Loco checking in.
Jude, you wild as fuck, boy. Don't give a fuck what no one say. But what the fuck is up with John? He seemed like the type of guy that would get you drunk, wait for you to pass out, and finger your booty.
Right. That's not. Who is that? What's his name?
That was Loco Luke.
Loco Luke.
I don't think he follows me. I've never once.
I think the uppity faggot one was
Right.
kind of out cold.
Yeah.
Like her, she shouldn't have said that about you
That
because
was-
you're not gay at all.
That one.
There's nothing gay about you
That's right.
except for the fact you don't get pussy,
That-
but you don't get ass either. You know what I mean?
I'm not out there doing that.
Gay man will be getting dick. You get neither one of them. You want to just talk to the audience and maybe get them back on your side.
Well, the uppity faggot lady, or
Just
who?
the fucking long faced Peckerwood.
Right.
That was
sure. I mean, it's an acquired taste, but if you stick, dick.
nah, man. Give him a chance. Give him a chance.
I mean, there's
Because I don't think they're that bad, dude. Like I think they're pretty good. They like the show, bro.
Yeah. So overall, I mean,
Overall, the show's popular.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one guy here in my DMs. All he responds to me every time when I post something is he just calls me a fag, and I've yet to block him. And, without fail, I just know. Like, oh look, and I open up fag. He's calling me a fag every time. Haven't blocked him.
Yo, maybe he's gay and he's hitting on you.
It's not out of the question.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just trying to test the water.
Yo, someone hit you with that many fags.
Oh, it's a stream of fags.
Yeah, that's some gay ass shit to do.
A lot of people hit me up in the DMs and tell me that John's a closet gay.
Really?
Especially after when he stared at your dick when you were doing the whole ball
There was
dipping.
nothing gay about that. We were here. It was happening. I wanted to see what was really going on. That's not gay.
It's at least bi-curious because you was curious about my dick.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I've heard this before. I mean, it's been a while, but I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I used to have to remind people of that periodically.
You've heard it? You've heard it? You should know that in your heart. You know what I mean? Like, no one tells me, like, hey, Jude, I decided you're gay. And I'm like, you know what? I guess I am. I'm going to go fuck a man.
No, I'm just saying, years ago, people would say, hey, are you gay? I'm like, no,
I took a
I'm
poll.
not gay.
They said I'm gay, so.
I'm not gay. I've never once had a gay thought. I mean, I thought about it once. Said, could I be gay? Could I fuck that guy? And realized, no. There's no way. Dick is not my future. Never. Not happening.
Not going to do it. Not going to do it.
Not sucking that dick.
Well, there. That's where you put your foot down. Like it, man. Fuck yeah. If you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for everything.
That is
Or
a
some
fact.
shit like that. I think Malcolm X said that. Speaking of which, Bob from Utah said that show is awesome, but John sounds like a bitch ass Malcolm X who got butt fucked in prison.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Well, it took some effort.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe that he said that shit. I was like, damn, he wrote a whole paragraph on that shit.
I'll have to interpret
And he
that.
gave the show fucking 3 stars off of that, which is some bullshit, just off of you.
He still likes it. Strikes a nerve.
Hey, from Highland Park. Hey, what up?
That okay.
My question is, hey, why he take that picture in the shower with his mouth open?
Yo, yeah, there is a picture floating around. I meant to ask you about that. If you go to, is it on? What is it on? At All Out Show?
No, it's online.
It's on
at All Out Show and
All right. Admittedly, that looks pretty good. I didn't realize that at the time. But
yo, it's the first. Wait, hold on, y'all. Where is that? Go to at John Z Matthews right now. Is that the first picture?
Yeah.
Follow him too, just for the fucking hell of it.
A lot of quality content like that coming your way. But yes, it's just a wall of people calling me gay there. That's what's going on.
You don't look gay, man. You look, well, if fucking children is gay, then you look gay. But I think there's another word for that.
That is not the face of a molester.
Bro.
That's a face.
Yeah,
of somebody that's waiting on a fag and a broom cloth.
It looks like you're coming and you got caught coming. Like it looks like you're busting inside of a man and you got caught doing it. Like, oh no, not me. Oh, this is feeling so good now. I'm shameful. How am I gonna talk my way out of this? What up?
Hey, this is the year, man. This is the year bitches catching feelings and John catching no bitches. Whatever the fuck he said, that dumbass, no chin, have a motherfucker, all chins. Hey, you stupid ass bitch. Thanks for blocking me on Instagram.
I didn't block you. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? I wouldn't do that. Yeah. But first of all, there are women out there that I'll be fucking within like 6 months. Just give me like 5 to 6 months, and I'm knocking that down. I'm being dead serious.
Why don't you take your wizard fingers and go work at the massage parlor? You can get bitches to come, you stupid fuck. Listen, I got to get out of here.
Stupid fuck. I'm just going through a dry spell. That's all it is. A couple years or something. My mom. Oh, damn, he dropped. That's too bad.
It's weird that he said the wizard fingers.
Oh.
Tony Yayo 211.
Tony's got some ideas.
He wrote a he wrote a review.
Where are these reviews coming from?
They come on my Instagram feed.
I see.
People are always giving reviews on my Instagram feed.
That makes sense.
Show's fucking fuego. I think he must be Hispanic.
Okay. And I've reached that community.
But what's up with that gay motherfucker, John? He looked like a wizard that don't know magic.
Again with the gay thing. I don't know where that's coming from.
I think it's just that I don't think they think that you're gay, but this is a hip hop community, so that's the ultimate. That is like the ultimate insult. Still,
got it.
We're a bit regressive. We're not as progressive as fucking other genres. You know what I'm saying?
Well, again, for the record, not gay. Touched a penis once.
What? What?
No. Not. It wasn't like I was giving like a hand job. It was something that was in college with my roommate, and I don't know. It's a long story, but it was something about he had this huge dick, and he always takes it out. And then someone dared me to touch it, and I sort of gave it the ET move. I was like, I'll fucking touch it. I don't give a fuck. And I touched it. I mean, again, I didn't sort of like grab it and like two-fist it. No, it's just.
Hey man, will you do me a favor? Will you never tell that story again, ever on the? For fuck's sakes, Jesus Christ, bro.
All right, that's the look.
Just when I thought a chance had passed, you go and save the best for last.
Every time I think I'm done with John and his stories, he just hits me with a new one.
Well, that one doesn't really come up that often.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you a thing or two.
Touch that penis.
Funny thing is, with them long ass ET fingers, he was probably on the other side of the room. It was just like, yeah. All right, man. So we got. All right, John. I feel like you got beat up a bit in those in our show
those
reviews. Yeah.
The mailbag was not kind, but you should spend time on my DMs. It's that's pretty standard.
Is it?
Well, I mean, not. I mean, it depends.
Man, people love you, John. People everywhere I go, everyone's like, John. When you gonna be John? I'm like, never. That's my fucking nightmare. John, are you taking in? Jesus Christ! I look up that picture of John in the shower is still there, and he's open. He's got his mouth fucking gaping open, and he's looking. Are you taking a picture of yourself?
Yeah, that was me. Well, I didn't bring somebody in the bathroom.
Is that in the fucking company bathroom?
Yeah, it's downstairs.
What a champ! What a fucking champ, dude. Company bathroom.
Fucking cold shower, man.
That'll wake you up.
Yeah.
I do. I finish myself off with a cold shower every morning. Like, blam, wake up.
It is brisk.
All right, we got Phil Siracusa.
Siracusa.
All right. Siracusa. Yeah, you wrote it right. I just read it fucking wrong. My bad. Siracusa. Phil Siracusa, author of Spiritual Advisor.
No, he's an author and spiritual advisor. Sorry.
Oh.
He's got a couple books about his haunting. That's his deal. He thinks
Oh,
he's
his books,
possessed.
The Horsefly Chronicles and The Curse of the Horsefly Chronicles.
He's got a demon.
This horsefly is really fucking with him.
Yeah. There's one of the horseflies up there on the screen.
Oh, yeah, right there. And then, look, boom, a wrecked car. So
Yeah.
we're going to hear all about this from Phil. Don't go anywhere. Then we got the news. And then after that, it is the Pilly Pill.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Security cameras caught a white orb wandering around the gym.
There was a 8 to 10 foot hairy man looking person.
If you noticed strange lights in the sky over the weekend, you aren't alone.
It's time for news from the fringe on the All Out Show.
All right, I got Phil Siracusa here. He is the author of The Horsefly Chronicles and The Curse of the Horsefly Chronicles. And you also have a radio show on paranormal. Oh, wait. How you say it?
It's the Horsefly Chronicles Radio, yes,
Yeah.
on Paranormal King Network.
Oh, all right, bet. Paranormal King. All right. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
I'm reading your background. It sounds like you've had a very interesting life.
Yes, and still going.
As a child, you went to hell?
Yeah, well, before this lifetime.
What?
In the past life, I remember being in hell.
Tell me.
So hell is real.
What was
it
that
does
like?
exist, and people. Hell is like being in the inside of a volcano. It's immense with over 100 different levels. Each level has cubbies. Cubbies are where we're put and tortured. And then people would ask me, well, does the demon Satan actually exist? In the spiritual realm of evilness, he does. And people would ask me, well, what was your experience there in hell?
Yeah, what was your kind? What did they do to torture you?
So describing pain in hell is like holding your breath, standing at 3 feet of fire and being pulled apart, and it starts over and over again. That's the kind of pain you feel.
Do you remember
There's
what
no
you
time? Time does not exist.
Let me ask you this. Do you remember what you did to go to hell?
No.
Must have been something real bad.
Yes.
Real
so
bad.
These entities, they do exist. Hell is real.
It can't be proven, and hopefully you don't get there.
So this happened this happened before you were born. When did you discover that you went to hell?
In hell, I remembered some of these people. There were beyond immense amount of people there being tortured, and there was a crack of light, and some of them weren't there anymore. And I was consumed. And again, there's no time, so it's irrelevant.
Clearly.
I was pulled into this light.
Right.
And on September 16th, 1967, I was born.
So you were pulled from hell into heaven, into being a child, into
life.
A baby.
Yes.
So when were you like 4? Was like, oh shit, I was in hell. Like, fuck, man. Like just eating a peanut butter sandwich. Like, goddamn, this shit remind me of some shit. This shit remind me of hell. I was in fucking hell.
Yeah.
It was stabbing my dick. That shit fucking sucked. Do you got your own personal demon, or do they fucking? Is there shifts?
There's so many demons. There's not a personal demon assigned to anybody. They just
Did you get to see
and
the other?
I got to be honest with you.
What you're the first person?
Stuff.
You're the first person I talked to that went to hell. So I need to fucking. Did you talk to the other people in hell? Like, man, what you in here for? And like, you know, in prison, like I ain't do that shit. You know what I mean? And then the pedophiles won't tell you that they were pedophiles. Like, no, man, they got me on armed robbery. Like that shit. Was it like that?
No, it's all through mental telepathy. There's no voice. The only voice and screams that you hear are those of the entities torturing you.
Word. And
pulling you apart, whatever they do. Mental telepathy is all through the mind. That's how they work.
It says that, like, so then you're born, you're out of hell, and you start having these fucking night tremors and evil thoughts.
Yes.
And you see shadow beings. What was that like? Where would you be when you saw the shadow beings?
So in the 70s, growing up, having a nightmare, if you tell your parents, you were told get back to bed or get a slap. So I chose to go back to bed.
Word.
But the nightmares became night tremors, where I'd wake up seeing these evil-looking figures and dark shadows and screaming, and it happened over and over again. And as the older I became, I felt the memories of where I came from.
I'm just saw a picture of your wife. She's fucking hot, dude.
Thank you.
Why the fuck would she want to fuck with somebody that went to hell? She must hate herself.
Good question.
Like, do you ever ask her, be like, babe, I went to hell. Like, why you want to fuck me? I got that evil dick.
That's funny. Well, you don't tell. I can't.
You didn't tell her that shit. You didn't bring that up on the first date at Applebee's over your flourless chocolate cake.
Fridays.
Like, by the way, I went to fucking hell. Sucked.
Yeah. Welcome to life, and here I am. I'm now your soulmate.
Yo, so you turned to Ouija boards. What would the Ouija boards tell you?
So, again, a lot of this stuff, as you're growing up, you know, one thing I want to make sure that the listener understands is that how do you actually get pulled into the world of darkness? The Ouija board. I didn't believe my past memories of hell and the night tremors, and I felt like I was being followed by these entities. 19 years old, I did the Ouija board.
Yeah.
With a couple of friends. At first, nothing happened. And then all of a sudden, the plaquette, which is the piece that you hold, put your fingers on, started going counterclockwise very quickly. And then you felt this oppression in the room. And that was the first experience with the Ouija board. And yes, evil entities are always listening to each and every one of us. They're just waiting for that opening.
Do you feel like you yourself are being dogged by demons? I
feel like I'm being empowered and yet tortured at the same time. Empowered because I was able to do things through black arts, for example, things that can be very, very evil and not knowing
like what
the road I was taking.
Like what?
Like rituals. Just an example, I remember having a couple of problems with people, and instead of using physical violence, I went to the other side, the spiritual side, and started to make things happen where I'd make cars crash with Matchbox cars, and the accidents would take place.
So hold up, you be in your room with like 2 Matchbox cars? And be like, vroom,
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
like you, bam, and then make them crash.
And you know how it works?
Damn, son.
You know how it works?
Yeah, break
They
it
don't
down.
tell you through your ear. They tell you through the mind how to do it.
Word. Do you still do that?
No. I've been offered a serious amount of money for people that want to get back at other people, and I refuse to do it because it works and it's scary.
You work for the Gambino crime family, it says here.
Yes.
Did they know that you was fucking with demons?
Yes. In fact, I worked at a bar that was owned by the organized crime, and long story short, somebody had killed an FBI officer in New York, and they were looking for him. And, you know, one thing is when you work with or for any kind of crime family, they have to know everything about you and your family, period. And they knew that I was able to do the Ouija board and sometimes contact and get answers. And they found the person they were looking for in Brooklyn, and they gunned him down a week later.
Through your Ouija board?
Yes. Through me doing the board, yes.
Like Gino was like, Philly, come here. Break out the fucking Ouija board. We gotta whack this fucking guy. This fucking mook.
Yeah, and you know what's...
He's
you know what?
Fucking,
it's funny.
He's running his mouth.
I'm going to tell you, yeah, and I will tell you this. How many people that were whacked came through that board because I was with an organized family doing it.
Word.
And, you know, they were rolling their eyes like, does this actually work? Or is this all full of shit? And so many people says, I'm going to get back at you. That were killed.
Tell me about the horsefly shit. We haven't gotten to the horsefly shit. So what's the deal with the horsefly?
So I have a book out called The Horsefly Chronicles, and the horsefly, or sometimes the black fly, appears when something malevolent or evil is about to happen. Not all the time, but it could be the dead of winter. It could be the most mysterious places, and it will let you know that it's around and watching you.
And then what happens?
If it's provoked or it feels like it wants to do evil intention, it will cause car accidents. It will cause heart attacks. It will go after people. If you try to remove it or talk badly about entities, it's kind of weird, but entities also have an ego. I got to tell you, learning all this, they have their own egos. That if you talk about me, you will be hurt.
If you talk about you, or if you talk about the entity?
If you try to remove entities or talk badly about, like, evil does not exist, demons are all fake, they show themselves, and that's in that form of, I'm coming for you.
So 888-742-3345. Are you afraid to have kids because you are a product of hell?
I have kids.
Do you ever see like evilness in them?
Kids.
Are you ever like? Do you ever see them acting up like and be like, "Oh, this motherfucker"?
Yes.
For real?
Unfortunately, yes.
No shit.
Yes.
No shit.
Yes, and people ask me, how would you see an entity through a child's eyes? The eyes turn black. They're very motionless and act as if they're motorized.
So, what do you do to get them out of that? Like, just throw a cup of water on them or some shit like that? Like, hey, chill out.
No, it ain't the Wizard.
Hey.
It ain't the Wizard of Oz. No, what you do is you have to get out of the house or get out of the area.
Yeah, fucking chill out. Quit stabbing your sister. Hey, dang.
Wait till later.
888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. How do you? Your wife is an empath too? She's.
Yes.
So she.
Yeah, so coincidentally.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Keep going. You're way more.
I had met her. I had met her in a club. I was pushed by a spirit named Sarah who wanted me to meet her. I bumped into this girl. Club was packed.
One of them Jewish
she spilled
spirits.
over her drink. No, Italian.
Sarah.
And
Sarah. All right.
Yeah, and long and behold, here we are married 20 years later.
That's fucking nice.
So the spirits know what they're doing. They know how to set things up, and then there's also evil entities at play looking to do things.
Do you ever use sex
magic?
Do you ever use sex magic? I've heard about this sex magic stuff.
No.
Are you afraid of that?
We you know, we have so much going on with spirits that, I will tell you this.
Tell me.
When there's intercourse going on, their shadows appear more, and I found that to be very interesting. The dark shadows, they cast out like 5 or 6 of them, and that interests me because it's as if they're watching and learning and understanding what and why. That's all I could say. They observe everything.
Does it make you go extra hard, or does it make, like, I can't even pee in front of people? You know what I mean? So, like, motherfucking some dark shadows show up. My dick could probably go soft as hell. But, like, does it make you be like, I'm gonna beat this pussy up for the dark shadows, show them how to slang some dick?
No. It's you know what it is. I can laugh about it with you on the phone and joke about it, but when you're really living it, it's so different. It's like the element of surprise can scare you and give you to a massive heart attack. That's the truth.
How do you protect yourself from this shit while it's going on? Like,
accept it for what it is, and don't challenge it, because when you challenge it, you actually feel the physical ramifications, what it can do to you.
So if you push back, then they'll be like, bitch, I'm going to show you. But if you don't, you're good.
Yes.
All right, people want to holler at you. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345 is a number to dial. Can you put stars and stuff in front of the people that you like and who you don't like? Jesse is in New York. Go ahead, Jesse.
Judy, what's up, my man?
You got it.
Hey, so I'm sitting in my car. I'm listening to them tell these stories, and it's very interesting because the longer I'm listening, the more inclined I'm feeling to want to kill myself, because that's how fucking terrible this quacky, retarded motherfucker sounds. So what I think is going on here, I actually think that your hot wife is dressed up as a hot wife. When she takes her pants off, she got a fucking knee-knocking dick that she blows your asshole apart with.
Interesting. I'll leave it like that. Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm actually meeting my mother for dinner right now, and I'm going to see if Spirit Sarah will be here with me, and then maybe she could tell me some more stories, because, as much as I would love to listen
be careful with,
I have to go eat dinner.
My friend, I'd be careful with those words.
Okay.
I'd be careful.
Do I have to say them 3 times for it to affect me, or can I say it once and it'd be okay?
No, I'd be careful. I'd seriously be careful. That's all I can say.
Okay. All right. Well, perhaps you could take your shoelaces out of your shoes, tie them around your neck, and kill yourself. How's that sound?
Be careful.
Yo, that was him saying that little 3 times thing. It did make me think about mirrors and shit like that. Do you ever have to worry about mirrors or doing anything? Demons coming up in the mirrors?
Mirrors can act as portals where these entities come through. And, again, I know the show is light and fun and all that, but I'm going to say this. For those that are listening, before you do call in, and I know that you can make a mockery out of this whole thing, but I'm telling you that if you look up the Horsefly Chronicles, death and tragedies have occurred. I'm just saying, be careful of your words, because I've been challenged, and these spirits do listen.
Hey.
And they do retaliate.
That's on them. You know what I'm saying, Phil? Like, if they want to talk that shit, then let them deal with the demons. You know what I mean? They don't believe it. Then don't. Whatever. That's on them. So let's go to Isaiah in upstate. Isaiah, go ahead.
Yo, what's good? Yo, John told me to go in on you, B, but I can't do it, bro, because the shit you speaking is absolutely correct, right? My grandmother, white witch, no fucking lie. She can find shit for you. She can motherfucking look through a mirror. See where, like, if you ask her to look for something, she can look through the mirror and find it for you. Never been in your house at all, right? That demon shit, the horsefly shit, yo, that shit is absolutely true. Because I gave my coworker a book on secret signs and shit. She read it one time. She gave it back to me the next day because she said her bookshelf started shaking. She seen shadow figures, and then all of a sudden, 2 fruit flies came out of nowhere. It's the dead of winter, yo. Where the fuck is fruit flies coming from? She don't got no fruit in her house. That shit is.
She should. It helps you poop.
Yo. But that motherfucking that fly shit is definitely signs of evil entities roaming around your house. Or like you said, the horsefly is the biggest fly, so that's a very evil entity coming around your house or in your home and shit like that. You know what I mean? So he's definitely not saying no stupid shit.
All right.
He's on to something.
He believes you. He believes you. I did
Thank you, and I appreciate, respect that.
When I was broke as fuck living in government housing, I was always woke up by flies in my fucking ears. Was that shit evil, or was it just because the screens was busted?
That's mostly common. But if you feel like something's negative around you and you could feel that weight of static charge, then and it's slowly watching you and observing you.
All right. 888-742.
It's the devil's sign. It's called Beelzebub. It's the devil's sign that he's one of the many legions that controls things, what we understand.
Okay, yeah. We got Phil Siracusa, Siracusa. Phil Siracusa. You can follow him at philip.siracusa. Let's go to Beastie in the Bronx. Go ahead, Beastie.
Jude, what's up, Jude? This dude full of shit, dude. Hey, my man Phil, that's your name, right? You the same? Yes. You the same dude that came out with that turn? Hey, pal, I'll see you in hell, huh, buddy? Huh? You sound like a fucking mafia reject. You know that? That wants to be heard. You know that? I never heard of you in Little Italy, 187th Alta Avenue, none of that. Where the fuck you come from? You think we scared of these threats you're passing over the phone? These fruit flies flying this fucking window, I'll squat them right out this motherfucker. Stop fucking gassing people up with that bullshit. Huh? Where you from? Phil? Huh?
Interesting.
Like
is this something that's upsetting you?
I'm in the Bronx on Fordham. Where you at? You're lucky I'm not downtown. 6th Avenue, 48, 49th. I would have waited outside to tell you that shit. You know that?
Okay, so at least you don't need a GPS.
I got spirits around that building too. Yeah, you know that, huh? Are you on 6th Avenue? Huh?
Interesting.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit. You smoking that PCP or that cake too? You still got a bad trip or something. Stop lying to the people, man. Fuck out of here with that. You're just a mafia reject.
He's very upset with you, Phil.
Nah, yeah.
Yes, well, thank you for calling, and hopefully you can follow the Horsefly Chronicles and you can listen.
Fuck out of here, you and your chronicles, man. I don't read comic books no more. I got the internet. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. You coming off a bad trip from that Red Devil Angel dust from back in the 80s. Fuck out of here.
Thank you, Beastie. Have you ever done psychedelics? And in doing so, have you ever seen shit while on psychedelics?
No.
Okay.
No drugs, no alcohol. Into the fitness, owned several fitness centers throughout my career, so I'm not into none of that stuff now.
Somerville, New Jersey. Somerville, go ahead.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Phil. Hey, man, I got to tell you, I had a similar experience when I was a kid myself. The demons, they used to come to me as well, man, so I feel your pain. But I don't know, I just had a personal question. If it was just me, but these demons, they would contact me at night, and they'd contact me. They would tickle my asshole with their fucking spirit fingers, and then they start ramming their spirit dicks up my ass. Those motherfuckers turned me out, man. I can only get off the demon porn now, bro. I was wondering if you had any personal experience with this problem. You may be able to help me out.
I really thought he was for real, man. I really thought that. I thought
it was crazy, man. You need psychological help, my man. And if you never did any drugs, I couldn't fucking imagine you if you did, man. I hope you find God, my man. I really do.
Tina and San Antonio.
Thank you.
Tina, go ahead, Tina.
Yes, I was calling to say I believe him because I had experience with that.
Turn your shit down.
With like just first spiritual entities.
Hold up, man. We
For
can't
my-
have we can't have the one person agreeing with you not figure out how to work the goddamn phone. Turn your shit down. All right, you ready?
Okay,
Go
well,
ahead.
yeah, I'm
All
ready.
right, go ahead.
Okay,
All
I was
right,
saying that I kind of believe in him.
Yeah.
I hate to be the only person, but I believe in it.
No, you're
because
not.
my dude got killed. Before my dude got killed, it was like something that was telling me that something bad was going to happen. It was like a spirit, and it just kept telling me, but I couldn't figure it out. So, hours later, he got killed. So now, when bad things are about to happen, I can kind of feel those things that are about to happen. So it's scary to me. So I kind of pray it off. I believe in God, but I also believe that there are demons. So if people don't believe it, then they just don't believe it. But I can believe. I can't relate to everything he's saying, but I believe it.
Dominic in Arizona. Go ahead,
you.
Dominic. Thank you, Tina. Dominic. Hold on one sec.
Jude?
Go ahead, man. Yeah, you are talking to Phil.
Yeah. Yo, check this out, bro. I believe in everything little mama was saying because, you know what, I'm Native American, and that shit be running deep. We believe in, spirits, man. We believe in all that shit, bro. And to be honest with you, I've seen some crazy shit. And to be honest, you know what I mean? I think homeboy's he ain't full of shit at all. So what all these people are talking about, y'all just better start feeling that shit because, man, that shit gonna come back at you and you're gonna regret that shit because, man, I'm telling you, man, out here on the reservation, man, we got many stories, bro. It's crazy.
Yes.
I believe in the spirit world, bro. I believe in that homeboy. But, to get back to what I'm saying, that motherfucking people are gonna they're gonna eat their shit. Watch.
Shout out to the rest. Let's go to Kevin in Brooklyn.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? My boy and my girl just sitting on here in the car, smoke the little J, and listening to this fucking retard thing. And he's laughing the asses off this fucking.
Man, you can't figure out the phone, bro.
He's seeing the fucking
you
devil.
can't figure out the
Fucking
phone.
moron. I just want to know, what do you.
That hate call didn't count because he couldn't figure out how to use a fucking phone. All right, Patrick in New Orleans will end with you. Go ahead, Patrick.
Hey, how y'all doing, man? I got a question. I got demons in my house because I got a psychic. I went to a psychic in New Orleans, and they was telling me that I got 11 spirits, but they all friendly spirits, but they be messing with me, making little noises, and I'll be like, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm not. Fuck it. And I just blow one and keep it moving. But how I get rid of them, though?
Phil, how does he get rid of
You
them?
don't.
You don't?
You don't. You live with it and you accept it.
Bad. That's all I've been doing. I'm like, man, I hear noises, random noises, boom. I'm like, oh, they go messing with me. I ain't even worried about it. I appreciate it, bro. That's my question. I'm from the city. I'm from New Orleans, so I definitely believe in them spirits. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
I remember my house was haunted, and I'd be jerking off, and sometimes I just have to stop because the ghosts would be too powerful. But at other times I'd be like, fuck that, I need to catch this nut. So the ghost is gonna have to watch. I'm serious. I'm not even bullshitting. Shit was
No, I believe you.
It's real. Yeah. Phil, I appreciate you coming on and talking about your experience. You can check out the Horsefly Chronicles and the Curse of the Horsefly Chronicles and Horsefly Chronicles Radio through ParanormalKing.com. It's Phil Siracusa, Siracusa. Thank you for coming on and talking with us, bro. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on, and have a great day.
All right. We got the news from the chin coming up next. After that, it is the...
You're listening to the All Out Show with you. And now, it's time for News from the Chin with John Z. Matthews.
Cosmo, they put together this... It's not so much a story, but they went into Reddit and pulled some comments about wet vaginas, asking the question, can a vagina get too wet? And can you imagine what they can say? Well, there's
yeah, if it's just like fucking
the flood.
Say sometimes when they say they're squirting, they're pissing on you.
That's too
wet. That's a bummer.
That's too wet. How often does that happen to you, though? And they just scream out, "I'm coming!" Oh wait, it's urine.
A quarter of the time when the chick is like, "Oh, I'm squirting," and it's just fucking piss.
But you don't mind that though.
It's whatever. It's par for the course.
Yeah. But the consensus here, everybody in this whole thread here, they're saying no, wetter is better.
That's ladies, don't worry about. That's like I've fucked chicks that are like, "Oh, I'm too wet." That's like me being like, "Oh, my dick's too hard." You know what I mean? Like no chick has ever been like, "Oh, your dick's too hard." Mush your limp dick in me. Mush that fucking limp dick in me. Yeah.
A friend of mine once,
It's like pizza dough. Just push it in me. No, you want that wet pussy. I mean, they're into that shit.
A friend of mine complained once that a lady he was dating, her period was too much for him. That was kind of a deal breaker. Lots of blood. Couldn't handle it.
Well, I mean, if it's that deep, look, bro, I got the answer for this.
All right.
You put down a towel, and then they ride you. That's it.
What's wrong with standard missionary or doggy style or something?
Doggy style, you're fucking right above the pussy and asshole, so just all that period smell is wafting.
Oh.
Like you start cooking, and then it heats up, and it's just like, whoo, pennies. Start to smell like iron and shit. You're like, oh, I'm in a fucking mine. I'm in a coal mine. It's just, ugh.
I still remember that lady. Every time I saw after that, I was like, oh, check out the heavy flow. I didn't really hold it against her, but
I think I told you the one time my ex, man, she went on fucking birth control. It was awful. One, it turned her into a fucking maniac, and then two, it fucked up her bleeding. And I remember we were fucking in the Hard Rock in Chicago with the lights out, and then we woke up the next morning and it was a fucking murder show. And cost me a little extra money for the cleanup. It was like literal handprints, like blood handprints.
Oh.
And she was bleeding like a motherfucker. But that was the birth control fucked with her.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Then we went to my homies. We went to their New Year's party, and that shit started bleeding there. She was leaning up against the wall, and there was like blood all over it, and they was calling her Slaughterhouse. They're like, "What's up with Slaughterhouse?" I was like, "Man, chill out, bro." Like, but she laughed about it. I was like, "Yo, what you can do? Like, that's not on you. That's the fucking, they gave you crazy amounts of hormones." Birth control, man, it's weird, dog. It's weird. I'm not a fan. I think it's fucking weird.
So it turns out digital dating abuse is happening to the kids. Many teens, more often boys, are being harassed online by a partner. So the kids with their phones, they're abusing each other.
Block that hoe.
Yeah. But I guess it's upsetting to the kids.
BDH. Imagine that. Women are fucking mean on the internet. I always say a guy will beat you up, a woman will break your soul. Like, guys will set you up to get jumped or some shit. Chicks will invite you to a party and then have every girl not talk to you and ignore you.
That is a little cruel.
Yeah. Women are fucking the worst, dude. Teenage girls, awful.
With all the women that you...
Fucking evil.
With all the women that you encounter, though, do you ever have people abusing you or treating you like shit? Somehow I don't think you would stand for that.
What do you think, John?
I don't think so.
What do you think?
It seems unlikely.
What do you think? Do you ever have people abusing you and treating you like shit?
You've known one of them. She kicked me out of the house several times.
I know. That was the one time John threatened to quit. We had her on the phone. She was going to cuss out John, and John was like, "Fuck that, I quit. It wasn't even fun. Like, it wasn't even fun, John. Like, you just fucking freaked out.
I mean, there was a whole thing going on.
I quit.
No, I
quit.
That's not what I said.
You're like, if you do this, I quit. I'm walking out. Like, it was just, it went from like fucking like, hey, this is going to be a wacky little bit to like, yo, dude, John is fucking losing his shit. He's fun to walk out. And I was just like, all right, it's not even fun.
There was a lot of layers to that.
Clearly.
He's fucking sleeping in the studio. Didn't have any clothes. It was crazy.
You did lie and say you slept on the couch, but you slept next to her and would jerk off. And that fucked with her brain.
I was on the couch at the time.
You never not once slept in the same bed as her, wouldn't fuck her, but would jerk off.
I'm sure that happened.
All right then.
That's...
He's like a pimp. You like a pimp. That's like some real pimp shit to do, to break a bitch's brain.
It wasn't intentional. It was like, hey, I think she's asleep. Let me jerk off for a second. That's really what happened. I thought she was fucking asleep, man.
I don't know, man. Usually if I got my girlfriend in bed with me and I'm horny, I try to wake her up with some dick. I'm not like, hey, what's on Pornhub? Teacher. Teacher.
Gotta dim the screen. Don't wake her up.
Watching that shit with your headphones in, mad low and shit. All you could hear in the room is just... you better be quiet. Coming.
I think she's still snoring.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll wipe it off on my sock. Then I'll wear it tomorrow. No. Just me.
She knew.
Yeah, she called me up and said that shit.
Yeah, she called you, man.
Yeah,
that was
like,
fucking crazy.
I talked her down. I was like, "Look, we'll talk about it on the air," and then you fucking went nuts.
I didn't go nuts.
That would have been that was very selfish of you. That would have been a very good fucking bit.
Like I said,
would you be willing? She won't even talk to you on fucking now, right?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
She would.
Oh yeah. We've repaired the damage to the extent that we can.
So she would go on the air and
No,
talk?
don't. I don't
Oh, see, there he is.
Right.
Selfish. All you do is take. All right, what else?
Okay. There's this guy who's sick of online dating, and now he's offering up $25,000 if you can find a girlfriend for him. So
they got that shit. They got matchmakers. There's a show. It's $1 Million Matchmakers.
Well, our man up there, he'll give you $25,000 if you send him a lady. And the catch here is that he has to be with her for a year and only dating him exclusively, and then he'll dole you out $5,000 over 5 years. And then
wow,
there's our man. Jeff,
wow,
Jeff
and then
Kemper.
he'll also donate $25,000 to a no-kill dog shelter.
He's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I give a fuck about that. Wow.
Well, you must know somebody.
So we need another dog running around here. There's a dog shortage in the world. Look at him.
You think this guy could turn that around? He's clearly got money.
He's got money. He's got muscles, but he's just a douche. You can tell. Look how douchey he looks.
I thought he was gay the first time I saw him.
He might be, yo. Like, maybe that's it. Maybe we find him some dick. You know what I mean? Get him to, like... Maybe we get him, like, a tranny. Turn him out. Like, baby step him into fucking being gay. It's like, we get it. Like, you just can't jump full on into fucking, you know, tongue kissing a man and shit. So we'll start you off. We'll baby step you. Get you there with the trans.
Hey, who knows? I think I can make a phone call. It's
Oh yeah,
$25,000.
Oh, he's fucking gayer than Monday Sundays. Yeah, yo, he's got on a polo. The sleeves are mad short, and they're just hugging his biceps, dude.
Yeah.
That's his whole deal. If you can find him a girl, he'll give you $5,000 for 5 years and donate. Let's hear him talk.
Well, tell me about it.
So, we developed this basically because I'm single, right? And I don't want to go back to the normal app-based dating stuff. I think that a lot of people treat each other pretty poorly through that.
They do.
And it's a toxic community. I kind of have a choice there, so I'm choosing not to do that.
Spitting that real.
I'm not a person that sits around and does nothing about something. I don't want to sit out. We all, as single people, try Bumble, Tinder, Hinge, whatever the latest is.
This guy,
But
stop. He's corny as fuck. He's just a walking fucking cornball. Like the whole first scene was like him at a dog park and shit. Just
throwing the ball.
Oh, look at his house. I was gonna say he's building a house. What is he? Does he build house for poor people? Is that what he does?
I think he's probably
Turn it up.
Let's see what
Not at the gym, not anywhere. And so this is my effort to reach out to those people.
See, I told you. I knew it. I know this guy's a fuck. Here. Let me build this minority a house. There you go. Now you have somewhere to live, brown person. You're welcome. I'm off on my way to the dog park. Fucking hit some curls. Get my gains. He probably doesn't even say gains.
Got a nice house, man.
Oh my God. When they make fun of white people, that's like when black comedians made fun of white people in the 90s. Well, they still do. Let's be real. They're making fun of him. Like that, he is the guy. This is the deal. The deal is this. When you're that corny, meetup groups.
Yeah.
He's fucking up, dude. Like, he just needs to go to meetup groups. Because corny people go to meetup groups. Ana Akbari is not corny, but I went to her meetup group, and it was mostly corny people. It was like a bunch of fucking cornballs. So you go there, bunch of straight lace, don't do shit, fucking,
Did you go to that hoping to make a love connection with somebody?
No, I went there with my homegirl. I didn't know it was a fucking meetup group. That was when I sang country and cleared out the whole fucking room. I was like, nah, I don't want to go. And then next thing, dude's up next. I was like, thanks, Anna. Fucking bump me to the top after fucking Man in the Mirror. I gotta sing fucking some redneck song. Sweet. Yeah. He needs to join a meetup group. He'll be fine. He's got that shit. I feel like we need to just hit him up and tell him to go to a meetup group.
I can find him. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's get him on the phone. Let's get that guy on the phone. Help him out. Be like, look, bro. Seem like a nice guy.
I was a chunk-a-monk? What the fuck does that mean?
He was fat. Now he's fucking... Now I know he's gay because he was eating his feelings. He was probably like, oh, I wish this sub sandwich was a penis. I'm so fucking sad. I'm gay.
He's open-minded, generous, fun.
And now he's like, I need to change my life. I'm gonna start working out. And he shaves his chest. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
That's a little gay.
I was a chunk-a-monk. What fucking straight guy says that about themselves? God damn it, man.
We can help this guy out. Jeff.
Is he in Utah or some shit like that? Where's he at?
I think it's in Kansas.
Oh yeah, you can't be gay in Kansas.
Prairie Village.
Yeah, there's like 7 gays out there. Tough luck. Flipping houses.
We'll get to the bottom of it here.
Rain beer run. So he's into beer. He's man, we'll get, bro. We should do that for you.
What's that? Find a woman?
Yeah.
25 grand.
Well, no, you can't afford that.
Let's drop that down.
You can't afford that.
Bring that down back to earth.
$500 a year for the next fucking 250 years or whatever, however long it fucking takes.
It's worth it.
Yeah, you'll love it. Yeah, or 500 years. We got you, man.
It's an investment.
Help me find a girl. All right, what else?
Do you know what the most common STDs are here in the U.S.?
Chlamydia, then gonorrhea. Is herpes count?
No.
Okay. Chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
You know, I know, because I always would get chlamydia.
Where's the last time you had chlamydia?
Years ago. I tell you, when I stopped fucking poor women. It's crazy, dude. Like, I know it sounds, I was broke too, but like when I started fucking fucking up, like, out of like like doing better for myself, bro. STDs just whoosh. Cause them chicks going to the doctor all the fucking time, you know what I mean? Like we never went to the doctor.
I gotta go to the doctor.
Like, yeah, fuck it. Shit fucking, it's hot it goes away, you know? Hot for a couple days. It might be it went away, it's fine, you know? Telling you. But I did get that strep dick when that sucked. Someone said it's impossible, but I think it's possible.
So what was it again? She had a throat infection, and then and you're saying it
sucked me up. I swear, like after that shit happened, maybe she had some other shit going on, but like she had a real bad strep throat, and then I was burning like a motherfucker.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I'm just saying.
Well, I didn't know this. Many people with syphilis don't even have symptoms. I gotta go in for a test. It's been a while. Oh, I mean, I'm not having any sex.
Yeah, what do you need a test for?
It's been forever.
Just something to do on a fucking Tuesday afternoon? Like, I ain't got nothing to do.
Well, some lady who seems
going for a test.
Oh, some lady asked me the other day, and she seems to want to have sex with me. When was the last time I was tested? And I was like, psh, way back when.
Man, there's one right here. I go to the one right here on Fountain.
Oh, okay.
That's my spot. I go up there on Fountain, drop $50. They give me the fucking test for everything.
Half an hour, I'm out.
Yeah, but then you got to wait for the results.
Oh, all right.
But like usually you're good. That's where I went when that chick accused me of giving her herpes, and I was like, I ain't give you herpes. And I went and got that blood test. Sent her the picture. Like, look, ta-da.
Yeah, I gotta do that. This lady seems to want to have anal. So, gotta get on that. Now, if you're facing a tough decision, you should narrow your choices down. They did a study, and they're saying that you should whittle down your choices to 2. So if you're sitting there looking at like 5 possibilities, you're just gonna spin around and just turmoil.
I hate to bring up zodiac signs.
Okay.
But I'm a Libra. And Libras have a hard time making decisions.
I didn't know that.
That's what they say in the book. And I'll do that shit, and then finally I'll just get frustrated, and I'll just be like, I'll pick this, and then I get the worst shit ever. Like I just literally I'll go over, weigh shit out, fucking the pros and cons of everything, and then I get fucking mad, and I'll just pick something and then ruin it. Yeah. So just pick 2 things, narrow it down, do your shit.
That's it. That's the secret.
That's kind of where I'm at now, where it's just like I got this, I got my toothpaste. Back in the day, dog, yeah, I'd be in the toothpaste aisle wishing I lived in Russia. You know what I mean? Russia, you got one choice. Here we got like 27 choices, and you're like, well, this one's whitening, but this one's whitening and it strengthens your teeth. But this one's whitening and it strengthens your teeth, and it gives you extra fresh breath, while this one just gives you regular fresh breath. But this one's cheaper. But then if a bitch comes over, you want her to think you poor or no shit like that. Remember AIM?
I do remember AIM.
Fucking yeah. That's that broke people shit. You get that I have that AIM. You get that AIM and Ivory soap. I do that every now and again just as a reminder. Like, yeah, fucking don't go there.
What the hell do you use now if you don't use AIM?
I use some fucking shit that helps protect your teeth.
Colgate.
But I still will cut that bitch. I still cut that motherfucker.
To get the rest of it out.
Yeah, cut that and scrape that shit.
I know all about it.
Yeah, fucking, I know you know. I know you know.
Did it last week.
Look, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Like, there ain't nothing wrong with that shit. John, you be splitting the fucking, you get the 2-ply and then 2-ply toilet paper and then split it in half.
Got some secrets. Hand lotion, all of it.
Wait, what's your hand lotion secret?
Well, no, the hand lotion, you just cut the bottom of it off, and then you can like get in there and get the rest of it out.
Then you just fuck it. Fuck the bottle.
That's an option. I did try that once.
I know you did. That's why I said it, man.
It
I know you did. I know you did.
Did
Like, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of this bottle. I'm not hitting any sides.
It was too small. That's the fact. I'm not saying I got a huge cock, but I'm just saying it was too small. I mean, that's what happened. It was too small.
Oh, I thought the hand lotion shit was too big and your dick was too small. Cause I would get the travel kind for yourself.
Oh, okay.
Bro, if you can fit the travel shit, man, kill yourself. Like finger fucking abroad.
I do have some good news.
All right, let's hear the.
And now, time for good news.
So out in New York, there's this program, Hudson Link, and it's a nonprofit, and they allow inmates to study and then get their college degrees. And of course, the people who go through this program, their recidivism rate plunges to 2%, rather than those. I mean, the recidivism rate is like 43%. But if they get this degree while they're behind bars, then they get out and they get a job.
I'm all for this.
Yeah,
I'm all for fucking this.
Hudson Link. They just
look. That's the thing, man. Like I've said it over and over again. Like I get it. You want to like punish people, but you want them to be able to come back and work within society, man. Like prison isn't all about punishment. Sometimes it's like you wild out, sit your ass the fuck down, learn some shit, and then come back and participate in a meaningful way.
And it makes sense here. It says it costs $60,000 to house somebody in jail and only $5,000 to give them this education. So it makes sense.
Cool.
Don't go to jail. That's another thing.
Thanks, John.
There you go.
All right.